Blue skies out today over downtown Los Angeles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. With the San Gabriel Mountains looming in the hazy distance, there's a good look from high above Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles as MLB The Show gets set for another edition of Major League Baseball. Today, it's a little Sunday afternoon baseball to wrap up the series, as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to call the balls and strikes. Alongside me are colleagues Dave Campbell and the new guy, Eric Karros. And Dave, we'll turn to you first. What should we keep an eye on in this matchup?
Well, say what you want about stealing bases and moving runners over and such, but I think both of these managers would say they'd like to get the long ball working in this one. Each team has more than a couple of guys that are capable of leaving the yard.
All right, Dave, and we'll hear from Eric shortly, but before we do, let's go to our starting lineup for the visiting Florida Marlins. It's brought to us by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And they'll go to work against the man you see there, the veteran right-hander John Garland. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Chris Coughlin will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A very fine afternoon for baseball, 67 degrees here at first pitch. Now a called strike on the outside corner as that zone seems to widen some. It's 1-2.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
Breaking ball. Strike three called as he drops in a beauty there, and that's the first down of the afternoon. With that, we'll take a look at our scouting report. You can see a 5-pitch repertoire, so mixing those pitches effectively will be a key as we move along. So one away in the inning, but danger lurks in the person of Vlad Guerrero. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And he's tallied just one hit here in the series so far, 1 for 8.
One out, nobody on. And a big swing and miss, and Vlad not holding back there, falls behind 0-2.
Got that past him. Let's see if they go soft and away now.
Swings under this one as he pops it high in the air toward the right side. Loney is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
And there's no doubt that you're looking at a guy that was signed to be an innings eater for this ball club. He's a guy with a lot of major league know-how under his belt, so they're hoping he can show some of the younger pitchers a few tricks of the trade.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And getting this guy going is going to be a real key if these guys want to turn things around.
Two out, nobody on. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
Here's the 1-1. In for strike two. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nice inning of work that time by Garland. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. And a look now at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers, again brought to us by State Farm. Brett Sinkbile will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Into the box now is the shortstop Rafael for a call as he'll lead things off in the home half of inning number one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike one.
He had him out in front, but he couldn't pull the trigger.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. In there, 2-2. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
That's a foul ball.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So with the leadoff man gone, we give you a look at the dimensions here at Dodger Stadium. You can see it's a good 330 down the left field and right field lines, but there's the potential for a cheapie down in the corners, as that fence in front of the stands is only about 4.5 feet tall. James Loney will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Rod Barajas will get his first opportunity now. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
And when a guy like this lets 2 go in a row, you know he's looking for something else.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And here's the 4-pitch sequence again on Show Track. You'll see it's all hard stuff for the first 3 pitches. Then he pulls the string here on pitch number 4, and down he goes.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt count. First pitch on the way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And that's taken for a cold strike, two.
And I would be wary about giving him another pitch there.
Ooh. Awfully close to strike three. Probably should have been strike three. Instead, it's 2-2 now.
Boy, and you hate to give a guy like this extra strikes to work with.
Three and two now.
And one benefit of this extra patience is the runner at first will get a head start on 3-2.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the second now from Los Angeles. No score here on the show. John Buck leads things off now in the top half of the second. Late swing as this is laced down the line. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he's trying to catch him napping out there, but this turns out to be a bad decision as he's nailed trying for second.
Logan Morrison will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he waits out the changeup there as it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is a home run. It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison, number 10 for him on the year, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead. Omar Infante digs in at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
And now you got to snap back in a hurry. You cannot dwell on that home run ball.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And now for a call, can't hang on.
Well, it looked like he was fooled a bit on that swing, but he was able to hustle down the line, and that'll go as an infield single.
Ronnie Belliard will take his cuts now. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Come on, let's get the grab ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Barajas doesn't squeeze this one, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on Show Track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Kemp is back though, and he's there to put it away, 2 down. And he's safe. Lars Anderson will dig in here. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Kapler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marlins get a run on the Logan Morrison round tripper. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Florida. Casey Blake will stand in. And that misses, ball 1. Here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Over now is Vlad as he takes charge for the first out.
Off to a good start here in the second, and you know it's tough being a rookie pitching in a big-time place like Dodger Stadium, and he's looked pretty composed so far.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Jamie Carroll. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. Right there is Belliard. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Gabe Kapler will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Yeah, and that fastball showing plenty of life to it in these first couple of innings.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Setting up down and away that time. That's not a bad spot to miss.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bounced foul off to the right near Davey Lopes, a former Gold Glover himself in the first base coaching box. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Brett Sinkbile is ready to go here as we begin the third. Here's a fastball from Garland as he gets ahead, strike one.
And just one hit for this guy in the campaign, so a second might be a bit of a surprise.
Good changeup there as he takes command, 0-2.
And he's probably saying, hey, I want that call too.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2.
And he's probably saying, you're not going to call that one a strike also, are you?
And now a pitch on the way. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Chris Coughlin will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Coughlin awaiting the 1-1.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw gets him at first, and Garland looks to be in control now. 2 gone.
And this is one of those situations as a hitter where you wish you could have a do-over. That was right down the middle.
So the first 2 are set down in the inning, and it'll be up to Vlad to keep it going. First pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Pretty generous call there.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And Guerrero's aboard with a base hit.
Well, have a look at this. This ball's hit pretty good, and it's behind him, so he gives it the old blind arm swing. But I'll tell you what, more often than not, that's just an invitation to a nice bone bruise.
Hanley Ramirez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Marlins lead it 1-0. Juan Castro makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Right there for strike 1.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit.
Well, credit the number 8 hitter here. When he gets on to lead off an inning, you allow the pitcher to bunt him over. Then it's on to the top of the lineup where they'll have a real strong opportunity to score.
John Garland will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now Garland trying to sacrifice here as he puts this one down. A tag for 1.
Good execution there as the sacrifice works that time. Now let's see if they can make it pay off.
Rafael Furcal will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And he was able to punch him out the first time, and he certainly could use another right here.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Good job there of finding a pitch he can handle. He's able to drive in that tying run from second to make it a 1-1 ball game.
James Loney will will step in now. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Rod Barajas will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
And the one piece of good news here, this guy's a double play waiting to happen.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And, looked good on the monitor, but it's 2-0.
On the mound, he's got to be thinking, this is no time for that strike zone to start getting smaller. I need that strike.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Boy, when you're a middle-of-the-lineup guy and you get a good one to hit 2-0, you got to turn it loose.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
In danger now of loading the bases for the cleanup hitter, and that is never a sound strategy.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Strike two called, and it's full 3-2.
And you cannot afford to walk them here, so let's see if they stay with the hard stuff on 3-2.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And I think he's trying to be a little too fine here. Maybe just a little too careful, which is understandable. But now you've made an already tough situation even worse by walking a guy.
Matt Kemp will stand in. He grounded out his first time. With the fastball, that's 1-0.
And now with the bases loaded, you cannot afford to fall behind here and be forced to groove one.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And at 2-0 now, Matt, this situation's quickly going from bad to worse.
good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
I imagine the red light will be on here. 3-0 with the bases loaded.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
And now this becomes a big pitch, especially when you're struggling with command.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
And now with 2 strikes, he won't worry about trying to get a ground ball. He will definitely be gunning for the strikeout.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Guerrero is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run, as that breaks our tie and makes the score 2-1.
Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to get the run home. I think he'll take that.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and stepping in is the right fielder, Casey Blake. First pitch coming. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And so far, his mechanics look like they're just a little out of whack here in the 3rd inning.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Blake awaits the 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And already we're seeing a lot of deep counts early in the ball game. These can really start to pile up if you're not careful.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back 4.
And you can't afford another base runner here. So whatever your best pitch is, whatever one you feel most comfortable with, that's the one you want to turn to.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot out.
Jamie Carroll will dig in, 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
And this would be an important guy to get here with 2 away. They do not want this lead to get out of hand in the first few innings.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Marlins 1. John Buck will try it again. He was thrown out trying for a double his first time. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. Oh, there's Carroll. And a low throw that time, but a fine play over there by Loney to pluck that one out of the dirt. And this is something you don't want to see. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast that he was going to try to play through the hamstring injury, but it certainly looks from up here that he's re-aggravated it somehow. Juan Uribe will come in as the new third baseman now following the injury. So 1 gone now, and here's Logan Morrison, the left fielder. Try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Getting out here.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
I'm surprised he didn't take a whack at that one.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Ball.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
And even with 2 strikes, that's not a tough pitch to lay off there.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And And this is how you ride the elevator from the penthouse to, well, let's call it the basement. A home run his first time up, but then not so fortunate this time.
Omar Infante will dig in. He singled his first time around. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a sinking line drive to right field. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there retires the side. Another good inning of work there for John Garland as he holds on to a 2-1 advantage. Full slate of games on a Sunday afternoon as we give you a look at the National League scoreboard presented by the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Gabe Kapler will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Now the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Juan Castro will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And the first pitch is bounced on the ground to Ramirez at short. Throw on to Anderson takes care of him, and there are two gone now. John Garland digs in at the plate. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 offering. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Morrison will get under it though, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 2-1. Ronnie Belliard will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And he's at 51 pitches now to start the 5th. He should be good to go for a while.
Two and 0.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kemp patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Just continues to pitch a strong ball game. That second inning home run has been the only blemish so far.
Lars Anderson will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And this will be taken in by Uribe for route number 2.
Well, this is a tough slider that sweeps all the way across the plate and just locks him up. You see the result on swing track. He just couldn't get his hands through it at all.
Brett Sinkbile will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The next pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And I don't understand what he's doing here. He's just got to throw the fastball and go right at him.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now the 2-0. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
And the one thing you cannot afford to do is to extend this inning by walking the pitcher.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I'm a little surprised he didn't pull the trigger, Matt. That was right down Main Street.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Florida down in order. They still trail it here, 2-1. Rafael Furcal will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. And he misses, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. fouled back. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and grounded to Ramirez at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count on the right, 83 for the ball game right now, so that's starting to creep up there just a little bit.
James Loney will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there, strike 1.
And coming off that long duel to start the inning, you wonder if maybe he'll try to pitch to contact here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Buck with the sign, now the 1-1. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at shortstop. On to first as Loney is set down here. 2 away now.
Yeah, keeping him busy out there at short this inning, but he won't mind that one bit.
Rod Barajas will take his cuts now. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And as a catcher at the plate, he's thinking, you better call that both ways.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
Might have lost this one in the sun till the last second, but this is a ball he should have had.
Matt Kemp will dig in. Hit a sacrifice fly earlier. Starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Boy, and this is the wrong guy to keep missing with up in the zone. Those are 2 dangerous locations there.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a changeup here as this ball's grounded foul. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Kemp is able to lay off as he'll reach base on ball 4.
And after the error earlier in the inning, they follow it with a walk. And now all of a sudden, this inning's quickly going from bad to worse.
Casey Blake will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And this is one of the biggest tests he's had on the mound all afternoon, so he's going to need to summon up all of his focus right here.
Pitch there misses to Blake, and the count's in his favor now, 2-0.
And it's imperative that you get a good jump out there at second right now, and first for that matter.
.2-0 on the way. And that's over, 2-1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And now a chance for him to get out of this despite his defense letting him down.
And that will miss. 3-2. And now manager Dave Campbell, where do you go from here?
Well, I think you now start looking at something off speed. I don't think they'll want to be challenging him with the hard stuff.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. Chris Coghlan will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And now you've got the top of the lineup due here to start the sixth. This is where you really need to make some inroads against this guy.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
And here in these middle innings, they just haven't been able to get anything going against him out there. And that's 7 in a row now. He's set down here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Vladimir Guerrero will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
And this is a guy that can run into one every now and then, so he can't be taken lightly, especially in only a one-run game.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
1-1 on its way to Vlad. In the air now for the center fielder, Kemp. And that's out number 2.
And that sinker is such a great weapon to have, and you can see right there how much he likes to go to it on our pitch breakdown.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now a ball chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Ball.
Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask, it sounded like, of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. We'll get a look at Juan Uribe leading things off when we come back. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Dodgers lead it 2-1. So a new pitcher is set to go now, as we'll see the right-hander Brian Sanchez get the call. There is Juan Uribe. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Grounded, foul.
Foul ball.
Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Uribe awaits the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
He was summoned out of the bullpen fairly quickly here. It looks to me like he may not be fully warmed up yet.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. On the ground to second. Throw over by Infante, and that's out number 1.
Well, this winds up being a ground out, but still, that's not a bad at bat. He made him throw a lot of pitches to get that out.
Gabe Kapler will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with, well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Wow. How'd he lay off that one?
And he misses low with it, 2-0. And the fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. That's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Juan Castro will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lined hard toward short, but a great diving catch, and this could be a double play. And partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo, and you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. John Garland will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Boy, and perfectly located right there.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Well, when you give a team extra outs to work with, you usually end up paying the piper. Now 2 men are on, and they get an extra out to deal with here.
Randy Choate will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Rafael Furcal will be the batter. Fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. On the way. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. And the catch made there by Coughlin to retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. And as we move forward here this afternoon, let's take a quick look at our American League scoreboard now, again brought to us by the National Baseball Hall of Fame. John Buck will step in, a groundout victim as last time. And the first offering is lined into right field, and they very quickly have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
And this is everything you could ask for when you're leading off an inning down by 1. Now you've got all sorts of options here to try to get that tying run into scoring position.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that's going to do it here for John Garland. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Blake Hawksworth will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Logan Morrison will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
And this game's really turned into a pitcher's duel. We've been stuck on the same scores since the 3rd inning.
One-0 pitch now. Ball 2 now.
Showing some patience off a new pitcher here in the 7th.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Matty's come right out of the pen throwing nothing but balls. He better settle down quickly.
And that's over. 3-1. The 3-1. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
And that base hit puts runners at first and second now, but more importantly, those are the tying and go-ahead runs out there. So this is a spot where they really need to cash in.
Omar Infante will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now he squares and drops down a good one. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Good job there of getting the sacrifice to pay off, so that'll set up a big situation here with a tying run at third and the go-ahead run now in scoring position at second.
Ronnie Belliard will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And now you got to figure on a ground ball, they'll play double play depth up the middle, but the corners will come home with it.
Lars Anderson will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Swing and a hard-hit grounder. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The run is in. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
John Baker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, John Baker.
Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
And if you ever wanted a chance to help your ball club off the bench, you've got one now.
And he takes strike 2.
And this would obviously be a huge strikeout if he could get it.
And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Back to first, and they will keep this game level. It's a big double play, and the inning is over. Edward Mujica will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. James Loney will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1.
And now with the new pitcher in there and 2, 3, 4 due up, this leadoff man becomes a very important guy to get through.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2. Now a swing and a little soft liner here. But a fine grab by the shortstop Ramirez as he takes away a hit, and there's one gone. Rod Barajas will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
And the one thing you don't want to do is start falling behind guys here. Now he can probably sit on a fastball 2-0.
One out, nobody on. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hit all that hard, but this ball has eyes right through the hole, and he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Matt Kemp will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch to him. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
And remember, this is a very tough guy to double up, so even on a ground ball, they might not get out of the inning.
Here's a chopper fouled off to the right. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. In the dirt, but good work back there by Buck to hold on. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Well, he got the ground ball he needed, but this one had eyes, and his first and second now was still only 1 out.
Burke Badenhop will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Casey Blake will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering, and that misses for ball 1. 2-0 as this one's taken low. And this will be fouled away. The 2-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Infante for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. One left for LA. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ronald Belisario will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Chris Coghlan will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And some action in the Dodgers bullpen as the big guy Jonathan Broxton has begun an assignment down there. Here's the pitch. Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Vladimir Guerrero will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And if you miss, you want to miss inside. Don't make a mistake belt high out over the plate.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. The 1-0 to Vlad. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Uribe takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Hanley Ramirez will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. fastball in there for a called strike.
And this has been a great inning out of the pen. Let's see if he can finish it strong.
The pitch. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Blake is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Juan Uribe will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now Leo Nunez starts to loosen up in the Florida bullpen. First pitch coming. Too high, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. Oh, and Ed Coleman's strike zone is contracting as we speak. It's 3-0 now.
And now this has to be a strike. You cannot live with a leadoff walk in the late innings of a tie ball game.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Oh, boy, the very last thing you want to do is walk a leadoff guy in an inning. Now you've put the possible go-ahead run on base without even making him work for it.
Jay Gibbons will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 31, Jay Gibbons.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
And they're going to continue to stick with him. I don't know. I think that walk a second ago would have been enough for me.
The 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. And this is taken for a ball. Looked pretty good, but it's 2-1 now.
Got to credit their patience here in this inning. They're just letting him work himself into trouble.
And he'll fall behind Gibbons now, 3-1.
And you know what he's going to be sitting on now.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, and this is the old saying, when in doubt, talk it out, as they'll gather the entire infield here to make sure they've got the correct play set up.
Tony Gwynn Jr. will come on now and pinch run here. Juan Castro to get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Boy, and this is a critical part of the game now. He really needs to get a key out here.
And now he squares around and drops down a good one. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe.
Well, this falls under the heading, getting it done any way you can. And that'll go as an infield signal, so now the bases are loaded, nobody out.
Ryan Webb will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. And now we'll have a pinch hitter here as the right-handed hitting Marcus Thames is up off the bench and into the on-deck circle. Ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He waits, now the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
And they've really kept him in check in this series, just 1 for 9 so far.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fouled back. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Oh, that is a sweet play right there. He's trying to get this ball to second quickly, so he fields it and scoops this thing all in one motion.
Rafael Furcal will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. First pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Marlins 2. Tony Gwynn Jr. will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 10, Tony Gwynn.
There's a look at the big guy, Jonathan Broxton, on to try and get the final 3 outs here and save this one for his ball club. John Buck, a stand-in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. action out in that Dodger bullpen now as the ex-Twin Matt Guerrier has started to loosen up out there. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
I think he's loose.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
Here's the 1-1 on its way to Buck. Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And, I think I saw the umpire flinch, but he held back as that's ruled a ball outside. 3-2 now.
Oh, awfully close.
Swing and a line drive to left. Gwynn has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Yeah, and we showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he'll need a good outing or two to build his confidence and lower that ERA a bit.
Logan Morrison will be the batter, 2 for 3 with a home run thus far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Boy, and his strike zone's gone right out the door here these past few innings.
Ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You don't think there's a little adrenaline flowing out there right now?
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a slider that time as it's hit on the ground, but foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Take the good with the bad here in this one. He does have 2 hits in the ball game, but this is now the second time he's been set down today.
Omar Infante will be the batter, 1 for 2 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And he's closing in now on save number 17 of the season so far.
Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
Looking to wrap this one up, lock, stock, and barrel.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
And he's just throwing darts now. They have not been able to pick him up.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And this is fouled back and out of play. They'll try again, 1-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And nothing doing against the big fella Broxton as he finishes things off here in the ninth to earn the save.
Probably a handful of deserving candidates for our Topps Player of the Game award. But, Dave, what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man that shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this you can call on to finish things out for you, and that's just exactly what he did.
Just about do it. For Dave Campbell, Eric Karros, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for being with us this afternoon. This has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 3-2. Post-game highlights come your way next as we say so long from Dodger Stadium.